Alright YouTube, we're back with a video, and this is a video on how you post your Pokemon cards. So I've sold around 15,000, it's crazy isn't it, 15,000 single cards. Like, wow, that's like from buying things, getting money back, buying things, getting money back, like, you know, so obviously you're not sourcing the cards from, you know, you might be, if you're someone who's going to source the cards from, other places, then obviously we get most of the items that we open. So basically what you do is you need a sleeve, yeah? So these are sleeves that, I got from a big box, and they're just a mix. Obviously you sleeve your cards. Right, now, this is a piece of card from the Mewtwo deck, yeah? Right, it's thin, yeah? But it's thick enough to where it's not going to get ruined, right? So then, instead of using a top loader, you can do this with like cereal card, right? So like you have a cereal box, right? Basically a cereal box method, right? And then you will cut this down to size, yeah? Now, you can either use tape, right? I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller, right? So you can either use tape like this. So this is how you would do it. So this is good enough to go through the post, right? Because it's not basically like a top loader. Now I don't have a top loader basically at the side of me, so I don't use top loaders, as they kind of they're a waste of money when you're posting cards, like in my opinion, because you spend £80, right? If you're shipping something expensive, then maybe, I don't ship anything expensive through the post like that anyway. I always send it through as a sign for tracked item, right? So if you're sending anything over £10, just send it like tracked, and just use the same method, yeah? So I'm giving this guy like a free card, right? I usually sometimes give free cards away just to make it a bit thicker. So if you've got another energy, it's a bit thicker, right? And then you get your cardboard, right? And then obviously I get a load of like labels and stuff, right? So I've got these labels. I got like a reel of like 20,000 on them, and I got it for free. So literally, like, the ultimate cost saving. And then I've got like some basically pan sticker labels that you can use as well, yeah. So basically, what I will do is get one of these, right? Stop it moving around, yeah. So it's not gonna basically slide out, yeah. Then you get these, right? You put this like this. I've done this 15,000 times. Like, people say, oh, you can just put it in the top loader and save time, but now I'm going to show you another way, yeah? So you put these all the way around, right? That's going to seal them together, right? Grab another one, and then you're going to get your letter, right? And you're going to write your address on this. You're going to put your address. I don't use any of these like print arts. Like, print arts are stupid. Don't waste your, like, these people who like do all these print off labels, and if you're posting 2 of these a day, it really doesn't make sense to be using a label printer, right? And buying the postage online. You might as well buy your stamps cheaper off eBay, right? And then basically I get another one of these, and I stick this inside the envelope and stick it to this, right? So then, if for some reason I'll rip the fucking edge of the, the mail here, the card doesn't get delivered with the item missing inside, right? Because we did have that issue, like, a previous time, like a couple of times. But, I've had very minimal complaints of people not getting their stuff. So what I'll do is I'll stick these stickers on the back, right? Or whatever, because these envelopes, the seals on them are a bit shit. Right, now you can buy these bulk as 1,000. Right, now this is thick enough to not get bent, right, and it's gonna get delivered no problem. Because I've seen people get a top loader, and then they're putting it in the sleeve in the top loader, and then putting the top loader inside the thing, and it's like, what are you doing? Like, you need to turn the card upside down and then put a label on the other side so the card doesn't fly out the top loader. So there's another way that I can show you that, but you know, if someone wants like one of them videos, but this is the main thing. This is the main way I use, right? I've literally got like two here. See, yeah, 2 pound labels on the back. This one I've got 2 little single labels on the back. This one I got 2 of these pound labels on the back, and these are the both same method, right? They're thick so they don't get bent, right? That's how I actually ship single cards, and because I've sold so many of them, right, we haven't had a problem. So that is my video on how you ship single cards. Top loaders, you know, are expensive. They cost £80 per 1,000. So, you know, if you do the maths on how much a top loader costs you, you know, it costs us 8 pence, right, for 1,000. So it's like 8 pence. So let's say you're selling a card for £2. That's 8 pence already off your, you know, basically profit if you're selling and making profit. But if you're selling things that you've already bought and paid for, like you've bought a box and you're recovering money from the box, right, or you're selling something to gain more money so you can buy more cards, basically, yeah. So you'll find something like this, and then, you know, you can cut this up as well, right, like say this Paldea box, right, obviously because we don't need it, yeah. And then this one will make, this is perfect, right. So this one's literally perfect. So there's a long piece of card. All you do is you cut it in half, right? You cut it in half, so it's like that, yeah. And then you obviously cut it down a bit more, because you don't want it stupidly big, right? In your envelope, this is thick. This is real thick. The scissors are actually struggling to go through this bit, right? So you'll cut it down, right? So I was trying to cut both at the same time. So, you know, kind of like a boring video, I guess, but it kind of explains what you want it to be. Now, you don't need them superly big. I mean, I did make the last couple a bit bigger. Right now, what I do is I prepare them, yeah. So here's another one. You can put a card in this. Look, a Pokemon card will fit in this, yeah. Just take this ball, yeah. Same concept, right? And you do that, and then you put that over the top. Right now, what I do is I do make a load of prepared ones. So I make a load of prepared ones, right? I prepare them, yeah? So all I've got to do is get the card, put it in there, tape it up, and bang it in an envelope and ship it. That's it. Dead easy, right? Thanks for watching my video. And, you know, if you like this one, like the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.